He may have taken the name from a famous New York restaurant, but the business he's built up around it here is distinctly Tallahassee. Tonight on Southern Circuit, the man and the story behind Tallahassee's successful Lindy's Fried Chicken. Kentucky Fried Chicken has the Colonel. Tallahassee's Lindy's Fried Chicken has the Commodore. And according to owner Ray Salas, that's one step above.
I've always been in the restaurant business, and I was about to get out of it when I went to work for a local chicken chain in this area. And I was there 2 weeks, and I says, baby, this is it. No waitresses, no dishwashers, because as a manager, I was always the dishwasher because they wouldn't show up for the waitress, and these people had to be served, and they weren't, they didn't care about my trouble. They came in to eat, so I started thinking chicken and opened up my first place on Thomasville Road, and that was back 16 years ago. I think it was 1968.
Success has been sweet to the Commodore since the opening of his Thomasville Road store. Today, there are 5 Lindy's in Tallahassee, doing business to the tune of $2 million a year.
Hard work is the answer. Dedication. And trying to be a servant to the people as to what they want. They're your bread and butter. You satisfy a customer. And you just have to, if you're in anything long enough, you get a feel for it. You can just feel things. And this has been one of my secrets, to be able to feel people and to get the vibrations and to get where they're coming from. It's, I guess, a gift or something that you have to be blessed with, you know.
But blessed as he may be, success did not come easy for the Commodore.
I used to work 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, and I says, well, I think it's not for me. I know I have a good product here, and I guess maybe it's just I'm not that fortunate for this thing to take off, you know. So, Lord and behold, the place burnt down one day. That was when I was on Thomasville Road. And I was doing about $2,000 a week with the business. And it was closed for the longest time. And I said, man, I'll be glad if I can just continue and get this same business when I open up again. So when I opened up, I put a sign out that Lindy's was now open. I got my $2,000. Following week was $2,500. $3,000, $3,500. So what happened while I was closed, people would probably talk to each other, and one person would probably say, I'll be glad when Lindy's opens, you know, and with this they'd say, well, what's with Lindy's? And I think it was word of mouth from that time that I was closed that these people, that's the best advertisement, is word of mouth, and these people came to patronize me, you know, and that was it. The fire was the one that did it. Matter of fact, these business people that I'd come in, they said, how's business, Ray? And I said, terrific, terrific. You want a big increase? Burn the place down, you know. And I was just joking, you know. But, and then with this, I mean, rather than to sit on the money and take it to the bank, I said, well, let's go, baby. Let's another place, and we just kept leasing places, and as we went into our third place, and then we started buying properties and buildings. So at this time we own the property on South Monroe, North Monroe, and Killearn. Those are our properties, you know.
While word-of-mouth advertising got Lindy's on its feet, it was the Lindy's hustle that got the Commodore his reputation for fancy footwork.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, rock, back, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I've been all over the world, and I've seen all kinds of girls, but baby, let me tell you, you're the one. These are the variations. Back in the 40s, they used to call the Lindy hop. And it's the same thing as the swing step that they're using today. And everybody says they think I made it up, and I really haven't. The old Lindy, that's an old dance that they used back in the 40s. You know? So I just call it the Lindy hustle, you know.
These days, the Commodore is spending more time on the dance floor than behind the counter. Yet he still remains involved in the day-to-day operations of the stores. And when he's not hustling for Lindy's or doing the Lindy's hustle, the Commodore can be found volunteering his time and energies to the people and organizations that help make Lindy's the success it is today.
There's a warm feeling in this town. I've always had it. I've been accepted. And the greatest thrill for me is several times that I've been out shopping and a person would come up to me, one of my customers, and says, "Mr. Salas, you're an asset to the community." And that makes the person feel good, you know. The way I feel that I started with nothing. Tomorrow, if I don't have anything, at least I did something when I could. So it isn't going to hurt my health any, it isn't going to affect me any. It'll just be a passing thing that is part of my life.
It won't be long before the Commodore relinquishes command of his chicken empire, turning the business over to Ray Salas Jr. But you can bet he won't just mellow into an easy do-nothing retirement. Already he has plans for new business ventures. And then again, who knows? Tallahassee's Commodore may just keep on dancing.